Hello crafty cuties and welcome! I am so excited that you are here. We are going to have a lot of fun today. We are making Valentine's Day embellishments. Now I was inspired by Target's dollar spot for all of these embellishments. So I had seen them in the dollar spot. I actually even bought a few, but I thought it would be so fun to try to recreate those because I know that you and me both are trying to cut down on that craft buying, right? Now all of these are so simple, so I'm going to do very quick tutorials for you guys. But before we get into those tutorials, let me just do an overview of everything that we are making today. And if you only are wanting to see one or two, you can check the description box for the times that those will start. The first thing that I saw at Target were these stitched heart fan stickers. And when I saw them, I knew I had to make my own because I knew they would be pretty easy. They're super cute and so much fun to add to your projects. Next up are the mini envelopes. I feel like we see these all the time. They're really fun and easy to make, and they're super cute to personalize. The paper airplanes, probably another favorite. So much fun, and I love that you can make them in any color you want. We have this tassel banner, which is fun for all types of projects like cards and scrapbook layouts. We have felt feathers. I actually made mine out of paper, but you can do felt. We have these heart shakers, and I use vellum paper so that you could see the sequins. We have a paper banner, another really cute thing for cards or scrapbook layouts. And we're just gonna hop right into the tutorial. We are making these stitched heart fan stickers. And I started out by punching out some hearts with my heart punch. You can cut them by hand as well, and I did about 4 or 5. I do the bottom layer with a sticker paper, which I just so happen to have in red. But if you only have a white sticker paper, that's fine, or you can skip that and just use adhesive. I go ahead and punch holes down the center just as a guideline, but you really don't have to do that. And then I use my thread and needle to stitch down the center of the heart. If you have a sewing machine, I definitely recommend using that, as you could get a whole bunch done in a small amount of time. But I didn't want to get mine out for this project, so I just use a thread and needle, and honestly it was a really quick project. I fold each side up so that you can get that fanned effect, and I love how it turned out. I ended mine with some little pearls, I topped mine off with some cute little pearls, and you could decorate these however you would like. Next, we are going to make some mini envelope stickers, and when I saw these at Target, I knew I had to make my own because they're really easy. So you're going to use a cardstock that measures 2 inches by 2 inches and a rectangle that measures 1.5 by 1 inch. And then I like to top mine off with a little heart, but you could really skip that if you want. I'm using that rectangle as a guideline, and I'm going to push that up to where the 2 corners touch the sides, as you saw there. Then all you have to do is fold each corner in towards the center so that you cover that rectangle. That's going to be the top and obviously the sides of the envelope. And then that last flap, we are going to fold up, and you will see that the 2 corners actually overlap, and that's going to give us a place to glue things down. So you're going to fold up and get a really nice crease. And I like to use wet glue for this, but you can use whatever type of adhesive you would like. And then you can top it off with your little heart or any type of shape that you would like. I just thought it was appropriate for Valentine's Day. And I use a foam dot on the back so that I can easily use it as a sticker. You can also place this on a paper clip to make a really cute mini envelope paper clip, and you can fill these with anything like little tags or little punches or even a little note. The next thing that I want to show you guys is just this really simple card that I made. Target sells note cards that have the glitter around the sides of the card, and I just used some glitter washi and a mat of really cute paper to create a simple card. Next is paper airplanes. I was most excited for these, and I'm going to start out with a piece of paper that's 1.5 by 2.5 inches. You want to do the design side down and then fold it in half, hamburger style, and bring it back, and then fold each top corner in towards that center fold. Then go ahead and fold that in half, and you're going to fold each top wing down so that the top of the wing aligns with that bottom. And there you go, you have a paper airplane. I personally needed a refresher on how to make these, but once you remember, it's so easy. And you can fold that bottom piece over for a little flap so that you can easily adhere it to a card or any type of project that you want to use it for. Next, we are making a mini tassel banner. I know a lot of people know how to make tassels, but here's a little refresher. I am using that yarn that's going to be the base of our tassel and hold all three of the tassels. And as you can see, I am wrapping my twine around that card just as a guideline and keeping that piece, that pink yarn, in place so that I can easily have those tassels on the yarn. I don't even know, guys. I've done this voiceover so many times. Use an extra piece of twine to tie around the top, and then you can cut through the loops. And I used some hot glue to keep mine in place on the card. I love how that one turned out, and it'll be super fun on scrapbook layouts. The feathers that I had seen at Target were actually done out of felt, and I thought that would be really fun. However, I didn't have any felt, so I just went ahead and made some out of paper just to show you how easy the shape is. You really can't mess up, and you don't need a perfect shape. You just need to cut out the little fringes all the way down both sides, and you are golden. I actually made a video on some watercolor feathers, which I'm going to link below, and if you are liking this idea, I highly suggest looking into that video because I think watercolor feathers would be super cute for a Valentine's Day project. Next is the stitched heart shakers, and I used 2 pieces of vellum to cut out some hearts. My son was giving me a Lego treasure there. And I am going to, again, use my thread and needle. And earlier I said cookie trimmers or something like that, but I really meant cookie cutter, which is what I used to trace out my heart. And again, if you have a sewing machine, go ahead and use that because it's going to make your life a lot easier. But I didn't have any issues doing this simple stitch at all. And I just filled it up with sequins. If you guys notice in this video that any of the voiceovers aren't lining up, that's because I've had to re-edit this video like a handful of times. I've spent probably 6 or 7 hours on it, so I apologize for that. But I wanted to get the video out to you guys because there were so many fun ideas. Next, I'm just showing you a couple paper banners that I created. And you could easily stitch these ones as well, but I just made it simple and I used my hot glue gun. And I love how they turned out. There you go, guys. Tons of ideas for your Valentine's Day projects. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing a ton of ideas in one video. I asked you guys on Instagram how you like to see the videos, and most of you said you would like to see several ideas in one, so that's what I did. I hope you guys are having a lovely day, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys!